So I found my mom. I contacted her. She lived outside Albuquerque, New Mexico. I'm in California. I said, I don't want to talk to you on the phone. Can I just visit you in person? She goes, yeah. Have not heard from her, seen her, phone calls, nothing, except a letter once a year maybe. I fly to Albuquerque, New Mexico. She's there to pick me up. I get in the passenger side. She drives, and she's talking to me, and she seems like such a nice person, because all I remember is the craziness devil of her. Like, I remember her just crazy, and she seems so nice. And as we're driving, she turns to me, I got a special surprise for you. I'm like, and I love horror movies. So I'm like, oh my gosh, she's gonna kill me. She's gonna kill me. And so the hair on my back, everything, my goosebumps, and I'm like, I am now like, oh, I'm gonna take her out, watch this, right? I'm like, so we pull up to her house, a very humble house, and we pull in. She goes, you're gonna love this surprise, Derek. And we walk in, and I'm very hesitant because I don't know if she's gonna turn around and go, woo, 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 right, whatever. And then we walk in, and all of a sudden these people go, surprise! And I go, what? Who are you? And she goes, oh, these are your 5 aunts and uncles, your cousins, your half-brother flew down to from Washington, your friends that remember you. And I'm like, oh my gosh. It was like heavenly. It was like euphoric, utopia. It was like, oh my gosh, I got a family. It was amazing. It was like my blood magnetized to their blood. It was amazing for about an hour. And then it sunk in. Where have you all been for 25 years? Nobody ever sent me a letter. Nobody reached out to me. 5 aunts and uncles. After they left, it was on like Donkey Kong with me and my mom, because I had things that needed to get out. And I said to her in the kitchen with my half-brother, who's like 6'4", over in the corner, just being quiet. And I said, why'd you give me up? Why'd you keep my brother and sister? Why'd you give me up? And she said, because Derek, you were the devil. And I go, I remember you saying that when I was a kid. Derek, you were the devil. Look at you, though. You turned out all right. You can call me mom now. I'm like, you are not my mom. You are not my mom. My foster mom is my mom. You gave up on me. And she starts crying. She runs off, and I said some choice words. I'm a foster kid, so I can say those things. And I said some words. I'm all, fine, run. That's what you do. You run. You run, Mom. That's what you do. Never came back for me. Why'd you hurt me? Why'd you do all this stuff? And she came back to me and says, it was tough for me, Derek. I go, how tough was it for you? You were the adult, I was the kid. And it's getting into it's very escalated now. And then my half-brother steps up, comes over, and points to my heart. And I'm like, ooh, he is in my zone. I'm gonna blast him. I'm gonna blast him right now. And he says, you know, it's hard for me to believe everything you're saying because my mom has always treated me with love. And it was like a stab to my heart. And you know, for 25 years, all I ever thought about was, where's Mom? I want to go home to Mom. And it's weird that I would want to go home to someone that doesn't even love me, abuses me. But biologically, like organically, like I want to go home. It's never too late to